I was adopted into this family as a baby. They gave me everything, every possible gift, every possible advantage, every piece of education that any human being could ever ask for. I want to give that back. My name is Joe Borter. My cousin Brett Borter and myself, we are the third generation owners and president of Borter Heating and Air Conditioning. Borter Heating and Air Conditioning is a Wheaton-based company that my grandpa, Al Borter, started in 1961 and ran it all the way till his retirement. My uncle PJ Borter, my uncle Steve Borter, and of course my dad, Gary Borter, took over a second generation, and they ran it for many, many decades. I always felt like my dad and my uncles were supermen of a sort. They could fix anything, they could handle anything. Nothing was too complex or difficult for them. There was no task they couldn't accomplish. They showed me integrity, respect, and excellence throughout my entire childhood, throughout my entire life, and I wanted to be part of that.
I'm Kelly Borter, and I've been part of the company since 1996. My dad is PJ Borter. Take your daughter to work day. Well, Dad took me to work, and I've been here ever since. So many of the partnerships that we have developed within our communities are locally focused. So Little League teams, Rotary clubs, the park districts, the different veteran associations.
We get to know them, we get to know their families, and they get to know us, and they get to know our families. We've spent generations developing relationships. Everyone in our community knew who we were because those white Border trucks were driving around the town. I always knew that they had a great reputation, and I had a great reputation as a young kid too because I was part of the Border family. That remains true now for my children. One thing that keeps me waking up every morning, determined to continue the success of Border Heating and Air Conditioning, is the over 80 people who live under our umbrella. We have 32 employees here. And when you add them and their families all together, it's over 80 people who rely on the existence and the success of Border Heating. Everyone here has different goals. And whenever I sit with someone, I'll ask them, what is important to them? When they tell me it's important for me to be home with my family for dinner, I can help provide that. So it's important to me that we can all help one another. I knew as a young boy that I wanted to follow in my dad's footsteps. I dressed up as a Border Heating man as a 6-year-old for Halloween. He would take me in a service truck and we would do calls. Sometimes at night he would take me with him and I would fall asleep in the truck. I've always loved being a part of this business since I was a young boy. There's nothing more important than the fact that we are carrying our family name. We are proud of what we do. We're proud to be a big part of the community and a staple in the community. We're proud to have the name on the sides of our trucks. It's important to me to put our best foot forward so that my children are proud of who they are. I want to give back what was given to me, which is truly everything.